NEC 210.63 requires a 15 or 20 amp receptacle outlet to be installed within 25 feet of rooftop air conditioning units or other refrigeration equipment on the same level as the equipment, facilitating servicing and maintenance. There is no amendment to NEC 210.63 that specifically exempts replacement installations from this requirement. This means that the requirement applies to both new and replacement installations. The intent of this code section is to provide a readily accessible power source for service technicians, eliminating the need for long extension cords or temporary power solutions, which can pose safety hazards. The purpose is to enhance safety and efficiency during servicing and maintenance activities. The NEC, or National Electrical Code, is a comprehensive set of standards and guidelines for safe electrical installations. It is updated every 3 years to reflect advancements in technology and address emerging safety concerns. Compliance with the NEC is essential to ensure the safety of people and property. When considering the application of NEC 210.63, several key factors come into play. Firstly, the distance requirement of within 25 feet is crucial. This measurement is typically taken from the equipment to the nearest point where the receptacle outlet can be installed. Secondly, the receptacle outlet must be readily accessible. This means that it should not be obstructed by equipment, structures, or other obstacles that would prevent easy access for service technicians. Thirdly, the receptacle outlet must be of the appropriate voltage and amperage rating to accommodate the tools and equipment that service technicians are likely to use. Typically, a 15 or 20 amp, 120 volt receptacle outlet is sufficient for most applications. Fourthly, the receptacle outlet must be GFCI protected if it is located in a damp or wet location. This is a critical safety measure to prevent electric shock hazard. The NEC also provides guidelines for the installation of the branch circuit that supplies power to the receptacle outlet. The circuit must be sized appropriately to handle the anticipated load, and it must be protected by an overcurrent device, such as a circuit breaker or fuse. Additionally, the wiring method must comply with the requirements of the NEC for the specific type of installation. This may include the use of conduit, cable, or other approved wiring methods. It is also important to consider the environmental conditions when selecting the appropriate receptacle outlet and wiring method. If the equipment is located in a corrosive environment, such as near a swimming pool or chemical processing plant, it may be necessary to use corrosion-resistant materials. Similarly, if the equipment is located in a hazardous location, such as a paint booth or grain elevator, it may be necessary to use explosion-proof equipment. The NEC also addresses the grounding and bonding requirements for the receptacle outlet and associated equipment. Proper grounding and bonding are essential to prevent electric shock hazards and ensure the safety of personnel. The grounding system must be installed in accordance with the requirements of the NEC, and it must be regularly inspected and maintained to ensure its effectiveness. In addition to the specific requirements of NEC 210.63, there are other relevant sections of the NEC that may apply to the installation of receptacle outlets near rooftop equipment. These may include requirements for disconnecting means, overcurrent protection, and wiring methods. It is important to consult the NEC in its entirety to ensure that all applicable requirements are met. When performing electrical work, it is essential to follow safe work practices. This includes energizing circuits before working on them, using appropriate personal protective equipment, and following lockout-tagout procedures. It is also important to have a thorough understanding of the NEC and other applicable codes and standards. If you are not qualified to perform electrical work, it is best to hire a licensed electrician. There are several reasons why NEC 210.63 does not exempt replacement installations. Firstly, the safety concerns that prompted the adoption of this code section are equally applicable to both new and replacement installations. Service technicians are exposed to the same hazards regardless of whether the equipment is new or old. Secondly, exempting replacement installations would create a loophole that could be exploited by unscrupulous contractors. It would be difficult to enforce the requirement if contractors could simply claim that they were performing a replacement installation. Thirdly, exempting replacement installations would undermine the overall effectiveness of the NEC. The NEC is intended to provide a comprehensive set of safety standards that apply to all electrical installations, regardless of their age or type. In summary, NEC 210.63 requires a 15 or 20 amp receptacle outlet to be installed within 25 feet of rooftop air conditioning units or other refrigeration equipment on the same level. This requirement applies to both new and replacement installations. There is no amendment to NEC 210.63 that specifically exempts replacement installations. The intent of this code section is to provide a readily accessible power source for service technicians, eliminating the need for long extension cords or temporary power solutions which can pose safety hazards. Compliance with the NEC is essential to ensure the safety of people and property. Now let's delve deeper into some specific aspects of NEC 210.63 and its implications. One area to consider is the location of the receptacle. While the code specifies that it must be within 25 feet of the equipment, the optimal location may vary depending on the specific circumstances. Factors to consider include the accessibility of the receptacle, the presence of any obstructions, and the potential for exposure to weather or other environmental hazards. It may be necessary to consult with a qualified electrician to determine the best location for the receptacle in a given situation. Another important consideration is the type of receptacle to use. While a standard 15 or 20 amp, 120 volt receptacle is typically sufficient, there may be cases where a different type of receptacle is required. For example, if the equipment requires a higher voltage or amperage, it may be necessary to install a 240 volt or 30 amp receptacle. Similarly, if the equipment is located in a hazardous location, it may be necessary to use an explosion-proof receptacle. The NEC provides specific requirements for the types of receptacles that are permitted in different locations. It is also important to consider the wiring method to use. The NEC provides a variety of approved wiring methods, including conduit, cable, and other methods. The choice of wiring method will depend on the specific circumstances of the installation, including the type of building, the environmental conditions, and the applicable local codes and regulations. Conduit is a common choice for outdoor installations as it provides excellent protection against physical damage and weather. Cable is a more flexible option that can be used in a variety of applications. When installing wiring, it is important to follow all applicable NEC requirements, including those related to conductor sizing, overcurrent protection, and grounding. Proper wiring practices are essential to ensure the safety and reliability of the electrical system. In addition to the technical aspects of NEC 210.63, there are also some practical considerations to keep in mind. Firstly, it is important to communicate with the building owner or manager to ensure that they are aware of the requirement for a receptacle outlet near the rooftop equipment. They may have specific preferences or concerns that need to be addressed. Secondly, it is important to coordinate with other trades such as HVAC contractors to ensure that the installation of the receptacle outlet does not interfere with their work. Proper coordination can help to avoid delays and ensure that the project is completed smoothly. Thirdly, it is important to document the installation of the receptacle outlet. This documentation should include the location of the receptacle, the type of receptacle, the wiring method, and any other relevant information. This documentation can be helpful for future maintenance and repairs. Fourthly, it is important to inspect the installation of the receptacle outlet to ensure that it complies with all applicable NEC requirements. This inspection should be performed by a qualified electrician. By following these practical considerations, you can help to ensure that the installation of a receptacle outlet near rooftop equipment is done safely, efficiently, and in compliance with all applicable codes and regulations. To further clarify, let's consider some examples of how NEC 210.63 might apply in different situations. Example 1. A new commercial building is being constructed with several rooftop air conditioning units. In this case, the electrical contractor would be required to install a 15 or 20 amp receptacle outlet within 25 feet of each unit. The receptacles would need to be readily accessible and GFCI protected if located in a damp or wet location. Example 2. An existing commercial building is having its rooftop air conditioning unit replaced. Even though the building is not new, the replacement of the AC unit triggers the requirement for a receptacle outlet to be installed if one does not already exist within 25 feet. The electrical contractor would be responsible for installing the receptacle in accordance with NEC 210.63. Example 3. A residential building has a small air conditioning unit on the roof. While NEC 210.63 primarily applies to commercial and industrial installations, local codes may extend similar requirements to residential buildings in some jurisdictions. It is important to check with the local building department to determine the specific requirements in your area. Example 4. A rooftop solar panel array is being installed on a commercial building. While NEC 210.63 specifically addresses air conditioning and refrigeration equipment, it may be prudent to install a receptacle outlet near the solar panel array as well. This can provide a convenient power source for service technicians who need to perform maintenance or repairs on the solar panels. In this case, it would be advisable to consult with a qualified electrician to determine the best location and type of receptacle to use. In each of these examples, the key takeaway is that NEC 210.63 is intended to provide a safe and convenient power source for service technicians who need to work on rooftop equipment. By complying with this code section, you can help to prevent accidents and ensure that maintenance and repairs can be performed efficiently. Let's also explore some potential challenges that may arise when implementing NEC 210.63 and how to overcome them. One challenge is determining the best location for the receptacle. In some cases, the rooftop may be crowded with equipment or there may be limited space to install a receptacle. In these situations, it may be necessary to get creative and find an alternative location that is still within 25 feet of the equipment and readily accessible. It may also be helpful to consult with a qualified electrician or engineer to determine the best solution. Another challenge is dealing with existing buildings that were not originally designed with receptacle outlets near rooftop equipment. In these cases, it may be necessary to run new wiring to the rooftop, which can be a costly and time-consuming process. It may also be necessary to obtain permits from the local building department. In these situations, it is important to carefully plan the installation and to work with a qualified electrician who has experience with similar projects. Another challenge is ensuring that the receptacle outlet is properly protected from the elements. Rooftop environments can be harsh, with exposure to sun, rain, wind, and snow. It is important to use a receptacle outlet that is rated for outdoor use and to protect it from moisture and physical damage. This may involve using a weatherproof enclosure or installing the receptacle under an overhang. Another challenge is coordinating the installation of the receptacle outlet with other trades. Rooftop projects often involve multiple trades such as HVAC contractors, roofing contractors, and electricians. It is important to communicate with these other trades to ensure that the installation of the receptacle outlet does not interfere with their work. This may involve scheduling the work carefully or coordinating the location of the receptacle with other equipment. Overcoming these challenges requires careful planning, coordination, and communication. It is also important to work with qualified professionals who have experience with rooftop electrical installations. By addressing these challenges proactively, you can help to ensure that the installation of a receptacle outlet near rooftop equipment is done safely and efficiently. Finally, let's emphasize the importance of regular inspection and maintenance of receptacle outlets installed near rooftop equipment. Like all electrical equipment, receptacle outlets can deteriorate over time due to exposure to the elements, physical damage, or normal wear and tear. Regular inspection and maintenance can help to identify potential problems before they become serious safety hazards. During an inspection, the receptacle outlet should be checked for signs of damage such as cracks, corrosion, or loose connections. The wiring should also be inspected for signs of damage or deterioration. If any problems are found, they should be repaired or replaced promptly. In addition to visual inspections, it is also important to test the receptacle outlet periodically to ensure that it is functioning properly. This can be done using a receptacle tester, which is a simple device that plugs into the receptacle and indicates whether it is properly wired and grounded. If the receptacle fails the test, it should be repaired or replaced by a qualified electrician. Regular maintenance of receptacle outlets can also help to extend their lifespan. This may involve cleaning the receptacle to remove dirt and debris, tightening loose connections, and applying a protective coating to prevent corrosion. By performing regular inspection and maintenance, you can help to ensure that receptacle outlets near rooftop equipment continue to provide a safe and reliable power source for service technicians.